Everyone, it's Bordeaux Rose here. How are you? I know this is an awkward angle, but this is what we working with today, okay? I'm sitting in my little conversation area of my home, and I just wanted to have like a quick conversation about iron. I noticed, well, I feel like at one point my body was missing something. I was always very tired. Just recently my hair started to break off in the back of my head. And normally that's where my hair is the weakest, where when people do my hair, they break it off easy. Sometimes it just falls out easy because of maybe too much tension or whatever, but it's the only place in my head that my hair breaks when there's an issue. So lately I noticed that I've been very tired. I would get up in the morning and I would just be like by 2 p.m. I'm like, I'm tired. I cannot live my life this way. There has to be another way. Something has to be wrong. So when I noticed that my hair started to break off, I was like, something is not right. Like, something is not right. I'm always feeling kind of sick. I'm always like, it's just something's not right about my body. And I realized that in the past, I used to eat really healthy. Like, when I say really healthy, I mean really healthy. I used to work out, all that good stuff. I stopped doing all that when I had my last son. When I had my last child, I only have one son. But when I had my last child, you know, I just stopped working out. I stopped eating healthy. I just stopped everything because I had a C-section, and it was the most traumatic time in my life. Like, I really thought that I was going to die. Like, I was like, how do people have, and I know people that have like 3 kids via C-section. I don't know how you ladies do it, but kudos to you. I have a new respect for women that have had C-sections, okay? Because I had one and that was like a life-changing situation for me, okay? But anyway, so I realized that something was wrong, that I was not feeling well, and I was like, you know what? I need to do something. I need to do something, because when you go to the doctors, they take a little blood work, they tell you everything is fine and whatever. I knew that it wasn't, or at least I thought that it wasn't anything major. So I said, let me start small first. And I know I probably should have went to the doctor first, because it could have been something even more major. But I said, let me just take a moment, let me stop, let me start eating better, and let me you know, get on some kind of supplement. So the first thing I did was I went to the store and I got a iron supplement. The iron supplement that I decided to use is SSS. This is a liquid iron supplement. I'm like 3/4 through the bottle by now. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm 3/4 of the way through the bottle, and I enjoy using this. It doesn't taste the greatest, but what I did was it's basically a high potency iron supplement. There's vitamin B in here as well. Also riboflavin, which is a vitamin B2, vitamin B1, and niacinamide in here. And if you take the dosage that you're supposed to take, which is 3 tablespoons for an adult, for a high potency, but be careful, don't get too much because iron can be toxic. So find out about that first. Find out where your iron levels are first before you begin to take an iron supplement, because getting too much iron can lead to a lot of like traumatic, detrimental problems. So you might want to check that out first. But there is 100 mgs of iron in this 3 tablespoon dosage of this liquid iron. The reason that I chose liquid is because it absorbs in your tummy better. And the best way, from me doing my research, me speaking to doctors just in passing, like, you know, if I happen to see a doctor somewhere, like, you know, at the grocery store, I'm like, hey, what's the best way to take iron? And I know I'm very like, okay, I don't care, okay? I want that free quick advice. The first thing that they told me was make sure that you take it with orange. The first thing they honestly told me was to make sure I get tested to make sure that my iron levels are not already too high and maybe something else is wrong with me. But I ain't gonna lie, I ignored that. But anyway, so the next thing they told me was to make sure that you take your iron with vitamin C. Vitamin C, so that it can absorb the iron better into your body. The best way to take it is on an empty stomach with vitamin C. So what I do is I chose kiwi for my vitamin C. I also use oranges. Sometimes, or sometimes I do both, and I just cut it up, take it. You're gonna see, I'm gonna insert a little, like maybe 6 or 8 minute video of exactly how I take this thing. I don't want to talk too much because I don't want this video to be too long, but yeah, I take it either in the morning or in the evening. It just depends. It depends, because sometimes I like to have my tea with caffeine in the morning. You're not supposed to have iron with caffeine, or else it's just not gonna work, okay? You're gonna cancel it out and it's not gonna work. So either early in the morning, I get up, I cut up on the orange, I cut up a kiwi, and sometimes I have an egg, and then I have my 3 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons, depending on, like right now, I think that I've reached a good level of iron because I feel so much better, you guys. When I say, like, I feel so much better. Like, my energy is on go mode. Like, I can get up and work all day, no problems. Like, I'm good. I have a hard time getting out of the bed in the morning because I'm not a morning person, but as far as my energy through the day, I feel so much better. So, you know, I have to say the iron did it, okay? But I'm gonna insert a video in a few about how I take my vitamin, my iron, and that will just basically tell you how I do it, and maybe you can try it out too. Also, the next thing that I tried out is for my hair, skin, and nails is this vitamin right here. It's Hello Vitamin. I got it at Target. It's little chewy bulls, chewy bulls, but there's like a lot of biotin, 2,500 mcgs of biotin, vitamin E, vitamin C, and yeah, vitamin E, vitamin C, you know, so I could take these together too if I want to, because there's vitamin C in here. Just 10 calories per 2 gummies, so it's not bad. The sugar intake in here is less than 2 grams. It says 2 grams of added sugar, so that's not too bad. No artificial colors, flavors, high fructose corn syrup, common allergies, free of that, free of wheat, gluten, eggs, peanuts. It has added artificial, no added artificial preservatives, sorry, and no added gluten. So, I mean gelatin. So, I had to get these bad boys, okay? Because I have acneic skin, and any little thing breaks me out, so I have to make sure that there's no gluten, no wheat, no eggs, no this and that, but I eat eggs anyway. But as long as I don't have like too much milk and all that kind of stuff, I think my skin is pretty good. But yeah, these are the things that I've been doing and that I'm gonna be doing from now on to keep my energy levels high, keep my hair from breaking, and all that good stuff. My iron, my hair vitamins, and my vitamin C. So check out this next video just to see, well, these clips, to see exactly how I take them, and then I'll be back. Okay, so first off, I'm making some eggs because I'm hungry. Okay, so this is the way I take it. This is my son's little bowl, little plate bowl type of thing here. What I take is I take the SSS tonic, because from what I've learned and from what I've researched, a liquid iron supplement in the liquid form, I should say, it really gets through your system better. It absorbs much better. So this is why I take it. And they say on the back here to take, let's go to the adult dosage. Adult, 3 tablespoons daily after a meal for a therapeutic dosage of iron, plus more than the minimum daily requirements of vitamin B1, B2, and niacinamide. So I have been taking 3 tablespoons full, but I've noticed that I've had like not gone to the bathroom for days, and I think it's because the iron in it is so strong that, you know, we're having an issue there. But anyway, so what I normally do is I cut up a kiwi, okay, And I also cut up an orange, but let me show it to you because I haven't pulled it out yet. So here is my orange that I cut up along with the kiwi. So I take these first, and then I have my SSS tonic, my iron tonic. Now I let these like not thaw out, but like they've been in the fridge so they're really cold. I try to let them kind of get a little bit to room temperature because my teeth are super sensitive. So once they get to about room temperature, I will go ahead and eat them and then have my iron. Okay, I'll be back with that. Okay, so now I have my boiled eggs ready. I'm going to put some pink Himalayan salt, just a little twig, and a tiny bit of pepper. That's it. Alright, let's have our iron. You know, I never thought that I would like kiwi, but it's actually really, really good. I love it. I don't cut the skin off. I just eat it like an orange. I figured it'd be okay. But kiwi is very high in vitamin C. Very high. And that is what you need when you're eating iron, when you're taking iron. I'll explain in a minute. But oranges, these are navel oranges that I just cut up in wedges. And I'm gonna drink water. I forgot my bottled water. I have to go in the kitchen and get it. Hold on 1 second. Water. Here. I know people talk trash about Dasani, but whatever, okay? This is where I moved that picture. It used to be in my vanity area, but I moved it to my dining area. My husband was all like, why did you move the picture? I was like, listen, okay, I could not get the camera to focus on me. And I'm sure I probably could have, but he'll be okay, okay? So I'm having my orange, and I just have this whole orange, the whole kiwi. I eat the entire egg. Well, I had two eggs. And I have the entire thing. And then I turn around and I have my iron. So I'm not gonna take my 2 tablespoons here of iron. Sorry. Ah! I poured too much out. I always do that. See? Hold on. Let me show you guys. Second one. Good thing I'm on a rug. I'm gonna take the second one in front of you. Y'all see how crusty and busted I was looking? I was busted, huh? It was a Saturday, okay? It was a Saturday morning, and the kids are running around. I was good, you know, so whatever, don't judge me. But anyway, yeah, that's the way I take my iron. You know, I have to do something, but I will tell you, since I've been taking the iron supplement, I've been feeling so good. I get up in the morning, I make my bed. I'm not a morning person, but I still am able to pull myself up out of the bed. I make my bed, you know, get out of there, and I just work all day, and I feel so good. I don't feel tired and sluggish. And another thing too about taking supplements, whether it be vitamins, whether it be for weight loss, whatever, it helps you also lose weight. Because I noticed that now that I have to actually get up and focus on what I eat, you know, I could very well have a glass of orange juice with my iron, but why would you do that? Like, that's so much sugar, and you know, why would you do that? That just doesn't make sense. Why not have the natural source? That way it can go right to your bloodstream and feed your body all the goodness that it needs. So that's why I decided to take it with actual fruit, actual natural sources of vitamin C, you know. And like I said, I noticed a little bit of a change on my waistline, you know, just a little bit of snatchalocious and yummy yummies. I ain't lose that much weight now. I got on the scale and it wasn't that much gone, but I actually feel much better in my clothes. My stomach is not as bulging out, you know, as much, because I focused more on how I eat. So now when I take my vitamin, my iron, I keep saying vitamin, but once I take my iron and I have my fruits and stuff, I'm not really that hungry after that. And then once I do eat, I kind of focus on eating something healthy. So it's really good. Oh, also one thing I forgot to mention, you need to take your iron 2 hours away from taking like fiber or caffeine or anything like that. So you have your fruit, your vitamin C fruit, your natural source of vitamin C, along with your iron, and then 2 hours before or 2 hours later is when you have your caffeine or whatever other crap you want to eat. I suggest it be good for you, because it's only gonna help you and your waistline grow and get snatched. Because next year is a big birthday for me, and I gotta be snatched, okay? But anyway, if I forgot anything, if you have any questions, just ask me below. Remember, I am not a doctor. I'm just telling you what I learned, things that I picked up from doing my research all online, from asking doctors when I happen to see one. Because the Publix I go to, there's a big old doctor's office over there. So I get a few doctors and nurses in there, and I do have a few nurse friends. So I do pick up my phone and ask questions before I actually do something. And Google search, girl. Google will tell you everything you need to know. But anyway, thank you so much. Ask me any questions below. Let me know what you're doing, if you're taking any supplements, if you're anemic, if you have any problems, if you think this may help you, just let me know. Let me know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Positive vibes. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Mwah.